When Apple TV announced Ted Lasso was coming back for season 4, everyone, including me, had the exact same reaction. Please don't ruin this. Please don't dig up a finished masterpiece just to feed the streaming algorithm. Well, the season is officially out, and I'm here to tell you, not only did they not ruin it, season 4 might be the smartest, most important pivot this franchise has ever pulled off. Because they didn't pull a cheap reset. Roy Kent is still the head manager of the men's squad, doing his absolute best to use therapy talk while holding back his homicidal rage. Meanwhile, Coach Beard is wandering around Nelson Road like a man going through a devastating breakup, completely unmoored without Ted. Instead of stepping onto the men's 3-season arc, Ted is back in London for an entirely new mission, building the AFC Richmond women's team, the Lady Greyhounds. And that instantly fixes the biggest problem late-stage Ted Lasso had. Ted is an underdog again. In the first 3 seasons, Ted Lasso revolutionized how television talks about men. It dismantled toxic masculinity in sports and proved that vulnerability is strength. Now, season 4 is doing something just as vital for women's football. Look at what episode 2 just gave us. English women's football is having this massive historic cultural boom, selling out stadiums across the country. But behind the scenes, clubs are still handing them makeshift academy locker rooms, single bathrooms, and press conferences where journalists only want to ask about the men's team. The show isn't using women's sports as a cute background aesthetic. It's digging directly into the real-world fight for equal facilities, respect, and institutional investment. And comedically, the magic is all the way back. By the end of season 3, the men's team worshipped Ted like a saint. There was like zero friction left. Here, Ted walks into a locker room full of fierce, skeptical female athletes who do not care about his pink box of biscuits, couldn't care less about his cans and metaphors, and have players like Boots, the goalkeeper, who literally refuses to wear gloves because she wants to feel the sting of every save. Watching Ted have to actually earn their respect from absolute scratch brings back that exact electric lightning in a bottle energy we all fell in love with in season 1. It proves the core thesis of Richmond. You don't grow by staying comfortable. You grow by stepping onto a new pitch and daring to believe all over again. So, if you were hesitant to dive into season 4 because you love the original finale, trust me on this one. Tap your letter sign and say hello to your footy family all over again.